There's power in your pain. Don't run away from your pain, because your pain could be your greatest source of power. When we look at life, we see that the degree to which people feel pain, the degree to which an idea of pain or a person can comprehend or sense or be aware of their pain becomes their source of power. Check me out. Look at everything and everyone. The most violent individuals who express their pain outward are the ones who feel the most pain inward. They just project it outward and transfer their degree of pain to other people. Now that pain is transferred and resonating as energy in the universe, and then karmically it recycles and it comes back to them, and then it becomes a whole negative cycle, right? A cycle of pain. Next level, there's people who self-inflict harm upon themselves because they feel pain. We're not talking about physical pain. We're talking about spiritual pain. We're talking about psychological pain. We're talking about pain of the emotions, pain of the identity, pain of the self, pain that's within. It's not a pinch, it's not a slice. Why do you think people who cut themselves? They don't give a fuck about that feeling. They're just trying to cure a pain inside, right? It's so much power in pain. You gotta ask yourself, what are you using your pain to do? How are you transmuting your pain? Are you using your pain and walking around projecting it on others? Are you making everybody else's day worse because your day is fucked up? Because you haven't addressed or dealt with or solved and dissolved the pain inside of your body, in your mind, in your heart, in your spirit? Are you using that pain to destroy yourself? Are you avoiding actually dealing with the pain in different ways, whether it be smoking, drinking, all these different pleasure pursuing activities? Your pain is your passion. Your passion can be used to fuel your purpose. Now, if you use your pain to fuel pleasure seeking, or your passion to fuel pleasure seeking, you'll never achieve your purpose. But you need to repurpose the pain into constructive activities. So let me rewind. Pain is power. We got people who feel high degrees of expression and desire to harm others because they feel pain. I was like that. I used to be like that. I used to harbor so much hate. You don't even understand. I used to harbor so much hate. You don't even understand. And I'm about to tell you, fuck it, be transparent. Being black in America is not fucking easy. Being black in this world has not been easy. But at the same time, you have to ascend through levels of mind to be able to free your mind beyond the pain and the narrative that is constructed around the self. Remember I said at the beginning, it's the pain of the emotions, the pain of the mind, of the spirit, of the self, of the identity. You feel me? Seeing all these images, lynchings, hearing all these slave stories, getting all this, you don't think there's gonna be a natural animosity built up towards other KKK? You don't think I remember, I was like fucking 7 years old. I said, fuck, they got a KKK? Fuck it, let's get HNIC, the head niggas in charge. Yeah, I was thinking like that as a 7-year-old, right? But as I grew up, it never really resolved, and it stayed as hate. And that level of hate was really like a burning pain, right? And I used to really think on some other shit, and sometimes I used to be in deep meditation once I became positive, and I used to say to myself, damn, I get the school shooters. What do you mean you get school shooters? Like, school shooters feel so much pain that they're like, you know what, fuck it, we gonna go GTA 6 stars for 10 seconds just so I could live life one time. Feeling so misunderstood, feeling so much pain. Hitler, what did he do? He did that because he felt pain. I'm not condoning it. I'm not respecting it. I'm just understanding it. Why did Hitler do the whole Nazi Germany thing? Is because in 1917, when fucking World War I ended, what happened? Germany suffered inflation. It's not mass GMO food for everybody. It's 1917, bro. People was hungry. People was starving. It's cold. It's Germany. It's wet. You know what I mean? That pain for his nation wasn't used constructively, and he had this pain, and he directed it outwardly towards the world. Right? But it all ended up in a big calamity, right? So that's why we don't use pain and we don't transfer pain to others. We handle and manage our own pain. Now, if we decide not to transfer the pain to others, what happens is, like myself, like many others, we inflict harm upon ourselves trying to avoid the pain because there's no way we're trying to find a solution. So when I used to smoke, it was me compressing my passion that I was gonna spaz on somebody, you feel me? Or it was, I need to calm my nerves, this, that, and the fourth. You're trying to address pain. And when I decided to get sober, when I decided to stop harming myself, is when I started to use that pain and I repurposed the pain into power and repurposed the pain into passion. And I use that fire to do everything that I'm doing right now, to build myself, to build others. There's nothing that's gonna come of feeling pain and harming others besides a cycle of harm. So once you transcend and you can see with foresight into the future and understand the universal principles beyond the moment, understand that there's repercussion and consequences, cause and effect, the more you express pain and the more you inflict pain, the more pain that will come back. As you reap, so you sow. As you sow, so shall you reap. See what I'm saying? Your pain is your power. You need to understand that. I know a lot of people out there, they like, damn, how do I stop smoking? Damn, how do I stop doing this? You have to sit with it. The degree to which you feel pain and you are aware of pain becomes the degree to which you can express. So people who feel the littlest pain don't really have much to give. But the people who have been through the fucking most and turn that into and transcend it and heal it, they become the greatest healers. They become the greatest people because they're working with a power transmuted that many fail to even experience to a certain degree, or once they experience to a certain degree, transmute it and turn it into divine healing. So pain is hurt, right? Pain is hurt. You're hurting. People are hurting. People feel hurt. But what happens? They end up wanting to hurt others, end up hurting themselves, or they end up healing themselves and then healing others. So what are you gonna do with your life? We need you to not hurt others, because that's not gonna help. We don't need you to hurt yourself. It's not gonna help. We need you to heal whatever it is inside of you. Get in shape. Get your health back. Get your mind back. Once you heal what's inside of you, you become the best version of you. Now you can operate from an understanding and contribute. Contribute, not more harm, not more hurt, but contribute more healing, more help, more assistance. You know what I mean? I'm telling you to get in shape and to get your health, mind, body, and spirit back so that you can operate and become and serve the function that you want to serve. A lot of people don't even want to work. So we're going to brush all those people over there. You know? Life ain't easy. Life is work. But you can be who you want to be. You can be and serve how you want to serve. But we need you not serving any of that confuggled, fucked up energy. You need to heal that self. You need to come as yourself in the most purest and most lightest way, so then you can give that energy out. Because anything we transfer is what we are. So until we become our best, become our most holistic, become the most, I said holy, really, become our most harmonious, we will be giving out disharmony. And I'm not most perfect, but deep in my soul, I'm okay. I'm really good. You know what I mean? I had so much anger in my heart. So much anger in my heart. I'm talking about I had, visions of crazy shit. You know what I mean? But I'm not going there. I'm at the point where it's like, man, take me. Clip me. You know what I mean? Instead of me trying to do some fucking Hitler shit, fuck it, clip me. You know what I mean? Or if I gotta do that to get this, nah, that's why I had a person say they rather get stabbed than do the stabbing. Fuck it, stab me. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to be associated with that karma anymore. I've transcended. Now it's hard. This is a long video, but it's fucking hard, isn't it? To forgive, to really forgive, and then forgive self. Because once you forgive the other, you're like, all right, I ain't even give a fuck about you. But then you have to sit with all the things and all the feelings and all the things that you've done to yourself that held yourself back because you was attached to that hurt. And all the ways you've hurt yourself by being attached to that hurt. When you could have, damn. Cry. It's okay to cry. I done cried 1,000,000 times. Sometimes I cry when I'm in this park, just out of pure pain and passion. Whatever you are, your world is yours. We need you to operate at your highest and most best. Become your best self. Evolve. Stop regressing. The pleasure isn't helping. The pleasure to address the pain is not helping. Life can become pleasurable, but by seeking sensory pleasure to address internal problems, seeking sensational pleasures, carnal pleasures, to address psychological hurt is not going to bring you psychological pleasure. It's not going to bring you spiritual pleasure. There's a certain level of spiritual and psychological pleasure that people are looking for by only going through carnal things that are destroying their carnal self and their body, and at the same time destroying their psyche, destroying their spirit. This might have gone on a tangent, but I love y'all so much. We're gonna keep it rocking. 𝑦𝑊𝑦, this is mindset. This is mindset training. Unlock your mind. Get your body back. Get your mind back. Get your spirit back. Physical mastery, mental mastery, spiritual mastery. Level up in all areas. We need you. We need you. Your people need you. Once you master your vibration and you start to emanate, what else is there to do? Your world is yours. I love y'all so much. Blessings.